We've all been there. You hear that strange noise from the engine, or a warning light pops up on the dash, and you just get that sinking feeling. Getting your car fixed can be such a headache, right? But what if technology could finally change all that? Well, today, we're going to look at a platform that promises to do exactly that.
I mean, it's a story as old as cars themselves, isn't it? The stress isn't even just about the car problem. It's the whole repair process that follows that can be so draining. It's this cycle of frustration that so many of us have just come to accept as normal.
It always starts with the guessing game. You're on the phone, trying your best to describe that weird clunk-thump sound, just hoping the mechanic on the other end can somehow figure out what you mean. You're basically in the dark until the professional can take a look, and even then, you're kind of at their mercy.
And then, the money anxiety kicks in. You get a quote, but in the back of your head, you're already bracing for that phone call. You know the one. The one that starts with, "Hey, so we found something else," and always ends with a much, much bigger bill. It's that fear of hidden fees that just hangs over the whole thing.
And when you add it all up, it just leaves you with this feeling of having zero control. Your car's gone, you have no real idea what the final cost is going to be, and you're completely tied to the workshop's schedule and their pricing. You feel powerless, and honestly, it's about time that changed.
So what if technology could step in and finally fix these ancient problems? Well, that's exactly where this platform comes into play. It's promising a totally smarter way to handle car repairs by putting that control right back where it belongs, with you.
So what is Autto Connect exactly? Well, at its core, it's an intelligent platform that connects you, the driver, with trusted mechanics all across Australia. And the keywords there are huge: intelligent, trusted, and transparent. See, this isn't just another online directory. It's a whole system designed to give you clarity and peace of mind from the moment you book.
Okay, so let's break down how this actually works for you. The whole journey is designed to put you firmly back in the driver's seat, pun intended, of both your car and your budget.
It really just boils down to 4 simple steps. First, you describe the issue, and check this out. This is a really cool feature. You can upload a photo or even record that weird mystery sound for an initial AI analysis. Pretty neat, right? Next, you get clear, easy-to-read quotes from verified local mechanics. Then, you just choose the provider you like and approve the booking. And finally, and this is the most important part, you pay securely, but only the amount that you approved. No changes without your say-so.
So, what does all this really mean for you? Well, for starters, it means you get an AI-assisted heads-up on the problem before you even book anything. It means you can finally say goodbye to those surprise charges. It means you're only dealing with professionals who have been properly background checked and verified. You can even track your job's progress as it happens and keep a perfect digital log of every repair. It's all about information, and it's all about control.
But look, a truly smart platform can't just be a one-way street. It has to work for the professionals too, right? So let's take a look at how this system creates a better, more efficient world for the mechanics themselves.
For mechanics, the old way often meant chasing down vague job leads, spending ages writing up quotes, and then having to chase down payments. But with Autto Connect, they get structured jobs that are already pre-diagnosed by the AI, so they know what they're walking into. They get smart quoting tools and, get this, automated payouts. It lets them focus on what they're great at, which is fixing cars, instead of getting totally bogged down in paperwork. It's a true win-win.
At the end of the day, for a system like this to work, it has to be built on one thing: absolute trust. And that really seems to be the central promise holding this whole platform together.
And this quote right here, this is probably their biggest, most powerful promise. Let that sink in for a second. No surprise costs after the fact. Any big change to that bill needs your specific, explicit approval. This one feature directly attacks the #1 fear that people have about car repairs. It's a game changer for peace of mind.
So how do they back that promise up? Well, it's all built on these core ideas: transparent pricing, where you can see and understand every single charge, that absolute requirement for your approval on any price changes, and a real focus on the Australian market so it understands local needs. It's about creating a fair playing field for everyone, both drivers and mechanics.
And this isn't just for 1 or 2 types of jobs. The platform covers a huge range of services. So whether you need a standard mechanical repair, a really tricky diagnostic check, a roadworthy certificate to sell your car, or even a pre-purchase inspection for your next one, it's all designed to be your single trusted spot for everything.
And here's a detail that might seem small but is actually really important. It's an Australian-owned and operated platform.
And what that means is that it's been built from the ground up with a deep understanding of our local rules, our consumer laws, and just the specific needs of drivers and mechanics right here at home.
So it all comes down to this. The goal here isn't just about getting your car fixed. It's about totally transforming that experience from something stressful and uncertain into something intelligent, transparent, and completely in your control. It's about finally giving you the power to take charge of your car repairs. So the only question left is, are you ready to book smarter and repair smarter?